Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome to Jimmy Classy's Game Talk. And today, I believe I have the best haul I've ever gotten in my life. I met this kid from Newbury Comics. I've known him for like a year now. I've been talking to him about buying his Dreamcast, and he said that he finally found he had a couple of Dreamcasts. He said he had a box of a bunch of other stuff he wanted to get rid of. So everything you see here, he wanted $50 for, but I gave him $75. I mean, I should have gave him more. I just gave him $75 because it's worth a whole lot more. He was just trying to hook me up. It's well worth $75. So I'm gonna try and fit this in one video. I got a ton of shit, a ton of stuff. I mean, I don't even know where to start. First off, I'll just start off with a couple pickups I bought. I already showed you guys this one, Monster Hunter Tri. I actually stopped playing that. Not that it's bad, I lost interest really quickly. The first like 3 or 4 days I was like sucked in, and then I just kind of lost interest in it. I'm sure I'll go back to it. And the next one I got at Toys R Us because it was $12. Sorry, I'm sweating here even outside, carrying shit around. Is Warriors of the Lost Empire for the PSP. This game is trash. Do not buy it. I got it brand new for $12, whatever, I don't know for the collection. Very repetitive game. Right from the beginning, you can tell. It's going to be just a grind. Alright, now let's go on to some of the stuff I got. Let's see here. Alright. First, he gave me a bunch of his demo discs that he was going to throw these away. I'll just go through these really quickly. He gave me Front Mission 4. These are all still like sealed too. Punisher. Resident Evil 4. Dark Sector. Bunch of stuff on that one. Another random one. Jax 3. The Getaway. A bunch on there. Fight Club. Rise of the Cassin. I think I actually have that game somewhere. Burnout 3. A Namco sampler. Doom 3. And Dark Watch is on the back there. Not sure what's in this one. It's never been opened. Lego Star Wars. Killzone. MotoGP 4. Mercenaries. I heard this was a pretty good game. And some ESPN sampler there. That's just stuff he threw. A lot of the stuff he just threw in is like, I don't want it anymore. Another thing he didn't want, which I took, was the Super 5 Play, so you can hook up 5 Super NES controllers. I have no clue why you would need 5 controllers hooked up at once, but whatever. It's still in the box. That was pretty cool. It's a third party, but still get that to the collection. Alright, this I thought was really cool. This is a classic trackball controller for the PS1. Still boxed. It's made by Nyko. I just think this is really awesome. Looks like he bought it at KB Toys for $6 when it had first come out, but that's pretty sweet. Still in the box, all complete there. This next thing, I wonder if you guys can help me out with this. I got a Sega CD and I got a Model 1 Genesis, so now I have a Model 1 and a Model 2. The only problem is he only had one cord for it, and I'm not positive. I have another Sega Genesis cord. I don't know if I can plug the Sega Genesis cord into the Sega CD. They look the same, but I'm just not sure. If any of you guys know, please leave a comment. I mean, I might have tried it by then, but just in case I haven't. But yeah, so now I have a Sega CD, and I have 2 Genesises. So that was pretty awesome. This thing kind of gets stuck. That's the only problem. But yeah, so there's that. Let's see. Next up, he told me this didn't work. I'm just going to see if I can fix it. If not, whatever. It's really filthy. It's a ColecoVision. He just gave this to me. He's like, just take it. And so yeah, I took it. He said he hasn't tried it in a long time. Maybe if I clean it up. I'm going to look online, see if there's any simple solutions for it. But yeah, definitely got to be cleaned. And that came with this expansion module, which he said he thinks works, but he's not sure. So that was pretty cool. I'm not quite sure what this does. I don't know if it plays different carts or not. He thought it was a voice module, but now I look at it, I don't think that's what that is. I think the voice one was for the Intellivision. But yeah, so that's pretty sweet. And look at the size of this friggin' power plug. I did not realize they were this big. That thing is a friggin' beast. I don't even know where the hell I'm going to plug that in. But yeah, so that's just the beginning of it, guys. There's more to come. Let's see, he gave me this thing. As you can see, you can hook up a bunch of different AV jacks. It has them labeled on the front, but you can hook anything you want into them. It's got N64, PlayStation, PlayStation 2, and Dreamcast. So that's pretty sweet, because I got a lot of systems now. Alright, let's get into some of the games here. I'm just going to go all over the place, because it's all boxed randomly. Buka Buka, I believe, for Sega Saturn. Never heard of it. I needed more Saturn games, though. Knights, I was psyched to get that one. This one I looked at, and I wasn't sure what it was, and I guess he said this is a special Christmas level they released for Knights. So that's pretty interesting. Looks like it's the Japanese version, but should be interesting to try. I got a Game Boy Donkey Kong manual for my Game Boy that I have, the Game Boy game I have. Let's see. This is the Japanese version. It's called Treasureland Adventure. For the, I'm not sure what Sega Genesis was called over there. I don't know if it was the Mega Drive or not. But this is my first foreign game, I believe. Pretty sweet. So, things in like mint condition. But yeah, looks interesting. And I got a Sega Master System game, Impossible Mission. Never heard of this one. It's not complete, but it's got the cart there. It looks in very good condition. Alright. I got some more games here, guys. Got a bunch of Game Boy stuff from him. Let's see. Sorry, guys. Gotta dig through this real quick. Alright. Up first, I really wanted one of these, and you happen to have a couple laying around. That's a PlayStation 1 memory card. Now I can save my games, so I don't play for a couple hours and then it's just for nothing. Got a bunch of Game Boy games here from him, and some Game Boy Advance. First one I got is Quicks, and the only one he kept was Quicks Adventure. I guess he said it was pretty hard for him to find, and he just really wanted to keep that one. But I've never even tried this game. He said it's pretty awesome, so I'm looking forward to that. Next up, got Star Wars for the Game Boy. For Game Boy Advance, Super Mario World 2. I really wanted this one, so that's awesome. I've heard really good things about this. I actually believe they're making one for the DS as we speak, and that is Shantae by Capcom. It's got some stickers on the back, but that's alright. It'll clean up nice. It's a clear cart there. And that one is actually for the Game Boy Color. Another one for the Game Boy is Zord Dreams. Never heard of that one. Looking forward to trying that. Let's see. Game Boy Color one is Magical Tetris Challenge. Looks like it's a Disney Tetris game. It's pretty sweet. Another Game Boy Color, Pokemon Puzzle Challenge. Kind of looks just like regular Puzzle Challenge. So we'll see. Regular Game Boy, Buster Brothers. And another Game Boy Color one, which you said I guess was pretty pricey to buy. But he gave me a great deal. I mean, all this he wanted $50 for, and I paid $75, and I still got tons more, guys. Mario Tennis. And also, I got the Game Boy camera. So I thought that was pretty awesome. I'm just going to do a quick time check here, guys, because I can't see the time on the front of my camera. Well, it looks like we still got plenty of time. Almost tripped there. Alright, moving on. Let's see. When he gave me the Genesis stuff, he's like, I just want you to take all my Genesis stuff. So, I have 1, 2, that's a turbo controller. 3 controllers. I got a Mega Drive controller. And I got a Mega Drive, which I thought was pretty awesome. One thing I noticed about this Mega Drive, I'm not sure if you can use a regular Genesis cable on this. I'm pretty sure you can. But yeah, he gave me the cable for it, and it's, I believe this is like the European style plugs they have over there. And yeah, there's no way I can plug that thing in. But I don't really need to plug in the Mega Drive. I guess to try out some foreign games if I ever get them, but for now, I'm just going to put this one aside, save it until maybe I'll come across some Mega Drive games at some point, but that's awesome to have. And yet another Model 1 Genesis, so now I have 3 Genesises. Is that how you say that? I don't know. And 1 Mega Drive. This one's definitely got to be cleaned. Alright. Okay. Next up, this was awesome to find. This also does not have a power cord. If any of you guys have a power cord for this system, please let me know. I'll definitely be willing to trade for it. It's got everything else in it though. It's complete, and that is a boxed Sega Master System. And I was psyched to get this, guys. Even comes with the gun. It came with everything but the game that was supposed to come with it. And he gave me that other game, so that's friggin' awesome. I just need the power cord for this one, guys. So if you guys have one, please let me know. I'm really excited about this. I was just talking about getting one of these. I really want to get Shinobi for it. I used to play that all the time. And there was another something Safari game that I used to play. I gotta look it up. But yeah, I was psyched about that, guys. Alright. Let's see here. And got a bunch of cords. And he gave me this other cord. You can plug it into Sony PlayStation, Sega Genesis, Nintendo 64. It works for all of them. I don't know where he got that. Some kind of like thing he did back in the day. He was telling me. I'm not really sure. One more time check, guys. Alright. Let's see. I'll try and cram this all in now. He just gave me this random Nintendo case here. Alright, and this is the whole reason I went there. He gave me this Dreamcast. Awesome. Spectacular. I've been dying to get one of these. Really have. Inside, this disc has about a few hundred Nintendo games on it. It's a burnt disc. He also showed me this site, and we downloaded a few games before I left and burnt them on the disc, and they work perfectly. He sent me the link to the site. Once I get it, I'll send it to you guys, because you can just download Dreamcast games all day long. I got the gun. I also got a boxed gun. I got a controller, another controller. This is my favorite thing. I love this game. I got the fishing rod. Of course, I got all the connectors. Then in here, he gave me some random Game Boy Advance cases, which are actually kind of neat. He gave me a demo to Metroid Prime Hunters for the DS. I didn't even know they made demos for the DS, but yeah, I already have this game, but he just said take it, so. Another Game Boy Advance game in here. Gradius Galaxies. And the last thing here, guys, is the Sega Dreamcast keyboard in box. So there you have it, guys. Yeah. So $75 for all that. I don't think you can go wrong. But yeah, I'm going to do an overview of everything real quick. But until next time, guys, thanks a lot and keep it classy.